Hence, poetry is something more philosophic and of graver import than history, since its statements are rather of the nature of universals, whereas those of history are singulars, meaning poetry actually has always had its own character, identity, clarity, distinction, significance, sovereignty, independence, individuality, and many other virtues and qualities that have often been undermined, denied, refused, ignored, overlooked by most of us in the world or the society, obviously because neither can we understand nor read nor comprehend poetry absolutely. Most of us don't actually always like poetry and reading it, understanding it, because obviously it's complex, difficult, chaotic, and marred by symbols, metaphors. So, because of its complexity, difficulty, and many other intricacies, mysteries, we avoid poetry at all circumstances and situations. We don't even want to read it. So, therefore, the qualities, virtues of poetry have also gone unnoticed and unrecognized by many of us in the world, when in reality, poetry has always been significant, moral, virtues, important, distinct, sovereign in one way or another. It has its own identity, character, perception that just neither needs any validation, nor approval, nor attention for anyone in the world, because it's already written by the poets and they have already given poetry everything that it deserves, or maybe more than it, and whatever they possibly could on the basis of their own situations, circumstances, imaginations, character, talents, merits, etc. So obviously, when we compare poetry and history, then it's not even close. Poetry is far greater, bigger, superior, more influential, powerful than history could ever be, because history is all about its particulars. History always tells us particular facts and teaches us about singular events and individual people or men and women in general. But poetry is obviously more philosophic, graver, significant, influential, powerful, and many other qualities than history under all circumstances and situations. Poetry is universal. Poetry has depth, character, significance in more quantities than history could ever have. So we can say all we want, we can import or attach a lot of value, significance, importance, meaning to history. But at the end of the day, poetry is always going to excel in itself. Poetry is always going to be superior than history, because poetry talks about everything at the same time that is complex and simple, and also in very compact and short ways. But history is